2018. I just wanted to know what informed the decision from moving from the traditional, kind of shop to now.
You see, we have close to 16, 17 showrooms in various locations in Kenya, and we also do this in East Africa. But we can't put it everywhere. We can't put it in every village, every town. So the concept of a mobile showroom was basically to help the customer go closer to the customer. So wherever we can't put up a showroom, and then we go closer to the customer, easier for the customer to see the product. They can't come all the way to Nairobi or they can't come to Eldoret. So we go to them, show them all the products, all the accessories, all the products and what they can do, help them build their building, give them technical advice. That's the reason why we wanted to do this.
Maybe perhaps what is the expected outcome in terms of target numbers for the customer?
There is no numbers. We just want to go take the showroom and educate as many people as possible. Basically educate people what is a good roof. There is a lot of counterfeit in this country. Counterfeit means fake roofs. They come with, you put that roof, after 2 or 3 years you find the color going, or it is peeling off. There's a lot of counterfeit. You might find it cheaper, but it's counterfeit. I can make a cheaper roof. We have been doing this for the last 60 years. We have been the people who got manufacturing into this country. We're the pioneers in manufacturing in this country. So we want to tell the people what is a good quality roof, which will last you longer, which will last you 15 years, 20 years, 30 years. There's a product which lasts 50 years, maybe 50 years. Yeah, so the idea is to educate people what is the right product, what is the meaning of a counterfeit. KEBS, we actually work very close with KEBS to help them to go and look at the counterfeit, because people get cheaper.
I know that counterfeiting has been one of the biggest challenges in this country for manufacturers. Perhaps how can you tell us, or what can you tell us about how this counterfeiting and substandard material has affected business?
It affects, you see, there is a standard. The KEBS has a standard for every product. For us also, for Mabati also they have a standard. This standard is followed across East Africa. East Africa is one community as a block. So when people do not use standards, what happens is that they cheat the customer. They're not giving the standard. You can't understand. When you see a red color, is a red color. The customer sees a red color, or a brown color, or a charcoal is a color. But behind what type of color you use, what is the quantity you use, is all defined by the standards. Today, how does it affect the country? If non-standards do not come into the country or are reduced, then local manufacturing goes up. Today, the amount of substandard, I keep on meeting the various people in the ministry or in the trade or the KEBS, and I tell them that if you reduce the substandard, you are going to put up 2 new factories. Two factories like us in MRM and Mariakani that we have, is the quantity of substandard which comes to East Africa. So this substandard is reduced. What happens? There will be 2 new factories coming up. After 5 years, there will be 2 more new factories coming up. If factory comes up in Kenya, what happens? People get employment. We manufacture here. The taxes are provided here. Now, if the product is coming from, let's say, Southeast Asia, from China or India or from Vietnam, then what happens? Where is the employment? The employment is being created in China. Who is getting the tax? The tax is getting in China or in India. So you need to protect, to make this country much more manufacturing. More jobs, more taxes. You need to create more manufacturing. You need to protect the manufacturers here, but they don't get disturbed. Because somebody who's producing as per standard, which you define as per the law, and somebody who's not following the law, the person who's not following the law cannot be allowed. Okay? So that is important.
Anyone else?
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. Good morning.